Alright, so it's Assam here, and in this video we're going to talk about the entire cold email setup infrastructure, like how many cold emails to send from a particular mailing account, or like how many mailboxes you should have per domains, and all of that kind of good stuff. Like everything you need to know to run cold emails in 2026. We're going to discuss it in this video, and in this video, I'm going to show you the entire infrastructure that you should have to book book 2 to 3 appointments every single day with cold email without doing anything by yourself. It's just running in the background. All you have to do is just reply to the responses that you get, and you book appointments per day. So let's get into this, okay, quickly. Cool. So, firstly, we need to discuss domains. So if you're not aware of this, to protect your brand and maintain long-term email health, we never send cold emails from the main company domain. Okay, so if you have a main domain saying hraacquisition.com, for example, you should never send emails from that, because like it just gets burnt and their reputation goes down. We don't want to do that. Okay, just buy different domains to send cold emails from. Okay, so instead what we do is we use a dedicated burner domain. Okay, burner domain and burner mailboxes specifically for cold outreach. That way, if any inboxes get flagged or blacklisted, your core domain and reputation stay completely safe. And what you can do is just like buy another domain and then just go from there. You don't need to worry about, oh, my domain reputation is getting flagged or blacklisted or anything like that. Okay, so think of these burner domains and inboxes as your cold email sandbox, right? They give you they give you the freedom to test, send that volume, and make some like small risk without putting your main business at risk, right? So it's like pretty straightforward. Just buy burner domains and scale from those. Okay, now let's discuss mailbox providers. Okay, when it comes to like setting up your cold email system, we've got 3 different options. Okay, we don't really like do this as much, but like these 2 are like very common, right? Google mailboxes and Microsoft mailboxes. Pretty straightforward. Google is like Google Workspace. Microsoft is Microsoft 365 thing. What I recommend you to do is like start with Google inboxes. Pretty straightforward because they are like very easy to set up. Okay, so start with Google inboxes, launch your campaign, and then later when it's starting to work and you're starting to scale, layer in Microsoft inboxes and then scale your campaign from there. Okay, so just to reiterate, Google inboxes are like the fastest and the easiest way to like start and set up your system, because it doesn't take much time. Okay, and then once your initial system is up and running, what you can do is like, okay, cool, we have the system running. We can like layer in Microsoft, so that way we have a good deliverability optimization. Because like sometimes what happens is like some of these leads have like Microsoft accounts, and Google to Microsoft deliverability is like not the best. So like it's always good to have like a 50-50 strategy where like you have Google inboxes and you have Microsoft inboxes. So you can just send Google to Google and Microsoft to Microsoft, and you can easily set that up instantly, right? So it's just, in short, start simple, then optimize. That way you get results fast without like getting stuck in setup mode, right? So just do that. And then just to like explain you the cold email architecture, what it looks like is like we have one domain and then we have 2 mailboxes. Okay, so what that is like, let's say you have a domain hramedia.com. Okay, you have that domain. You have 2 mailboxes under that domain. So let's say you have Hassam at hramedia.com, and then you have Hassamg at hramedia.com. 2 mailboxes, that's all. So when we're looking to scale, we scale horizontally. So we just follow this framework, and then we just buy more domains with this thing. Okay, so we have one of these. Now we just buy more domains, and then we have 2 mailboxes to send more outreach from those mailboxes. And just to reiterate, every mailbox can be used to contact 5 new leads per day. Okay, not more than 5 new leads. Okay, so let's say you want to send 200 cold emails per day. What you would need for that is you would need 40 mailbox accounts to send 200 cold emails per day. Okay, so just to reiterate, when we scale horizontally. We don't scale vertically. Okay, we can't just be like, okay, I have 1 mailbox, I'm just gonna send 200 cold emails from that. No, we gotta scale horizontally. We gotta buy more domains, and we gotta build more mailboxes from those domains. Okay, And just to reiterate, 5 new leads per day per mailbox. Okay, so you can like take this in mind, like so that way like you have this top of mind. If you want, you can just take a screenshot or something like that. Cold emails, 5 per day. Follow-up emails, 5 per day. Follow-up emails are just like, okay, we send a cold email, then we follow up with them the next day. Just be like, okay, did you get that email? So we want to do 5 of those per day, not more than that at all, okay? And then obviously we need to warm up our emails. We send 10 per day, so 10 warm-up emails per day. And that's that. So like while you're sending cold emails, you obviously have to like send warm-up emails as well, so like your reputation stays intact and you're not like getting spammed just because like all you're doing is sending cold emails with that mailbox, right? So send like warm-up emails too every single day. So total, you're sending 20 per day volume, okay? But like just to reiterate, 5 cold emails per day per account, okay? So this is the setup infrastructure video, and this is how you set this up. By the way, if you want to learn how to book more appointments, there's a link in the description that will help you do that. I'm not saying that you click it, I'm just saying it's there. So yeah, that's the video, and that is how you set up your cold email system to book 2 to 3 appointments. And yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward setup video. All right, subscribe. Bye.